Okay, today we are going to find the best used Tesla Model Y in the LA area. So how we're going to do that is we're going to use Auto Tempest, okay? And on Auto Tempest, I'm going to set in that zip code right around that 90049 with 100 miles around it. And we're going to work on the Tesla Model Y. And we're going to find this one because right now, best-selling car in California, Tesla Model Y, okay? So a lot of people are looking for it. You're looking for it possibly. So we're going to find you the best possible option for a used one. Okay, so let's take a look. So we're going to hit that search button, get that guy going. Looks like we have about 69 plus in the area. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to right here. I'm going to go to the lowest price. Okay, so lowest price. Let's go ahead and get that loaded. It's going to be 24,000. How do you have 128,000 miles on that thing? What in the world? For a 4-year-old car, that's ridiculous. I think average is around 12,000, 15,000, if I remember right. Is that right around that same zone? Um, so that's a little high. So we're gonna do 25,000 for the cheapest one. The most expensive one, take a little peek. That guy is going to be about 50. Okay, so we've got 25 up to 50. So what I think we're gonna do is let's narrow that down. Because I feel like some of those are going to be overpriced, and obviously some of them are going to be underpriced. But right now, with the EV market being a little bit down, we're going to drop down that 50 and go, let's see here, set that price right here. We're going to go into 45,000, and our min price is going to be, let's go about 35,000. Okay, so that way we're not just going to get crap cars, not the most expensive cars. We're going to get some nicer ones. We're going to kind of go from there. So we're going to help you find out the nicest ones in the area. Okay, 80 plus in that zone. It's pretty good. So if we're going to set this guy right here, lowest price right now, we are then going to move that guy to, let's see here, best match. Let's see what it gives us for these options for the best match car. Got that guy right around there. 41,000 for 40,000 miles. That's not too terribly bad, but we're going to have to break this up into the best option for you in the Model Y for a long range and best option for you in a performance variant. So there's going to be two completely different, well, completely different. It's the same car, come on, but two different trims just to make sure we get the right option for you. Okay, so there's this guy right here, 36,000, 17,000 miles. What we need to be doing here, clean title, perfect, just so we can make sure we don't get any repaired titles type of thing, because that is not going to be, it's going to throw off our numbers quite a lot. So mileage, let's see what we have again for the mileage. So we're going to go to lowest mileage. What's your guess? Hurry and guess. Hurry and guess while it's loaded. 15? 1,000 miles. Are you serious? Okay, so the lowest one's going to be about 1,000 miles. And the highest, let's see here. Highest mileage, I have no idea. 50. 1 to 50. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move that mileage down to, let's see. So if we are going to be shooting for, I'm thinking we need a lot like 2001, 2021, 2022, right around that zone. So mathematically, that's going to be about what, 45,000 miles, right around there on the average, 15, 30, 45 ish. So max, I want it to be, I'm going to find you a good one. So max, we're going to go 40. And min, man, let's see here. What do we do? I mean, let's get a little crazy. Let's go 30,000 for max, and then min obviously is going to be that one that we saw earlier for that 1,000 miles. So let's send it in here. Drop this down. Seven less options here. So we have a lot of good options, which makes sense. With this being the best selling car in California right now, makes complete sense. We've got a whole bunch of them in that nice zone there that we are getting things narrowed down to. How else can we narrow this guy down? What do you think? We have the clean title, as I said before. Let's see. I'm not sure how many Californians really want that all-wheel drive or not. Tell me in the comments below if you're from California and if you really do care about the all-wheel drive. I'm from Idaho, so we definitely love the all-wheel drive. But for California, I don't know which way you guys want to go with that. So let's see here. Let's go. Let's do it. Just go all-wheel drive. Let's go four-wheel drive too, in case they decided to list that instead. And I'm done. Press down to 71. This is great. This is fantastic. We've got so many options here. Okay. So now let's see what's going on here. Now I think it's a good time to break it up into the long range or to the performance. What do you guys think? Let's do it right now. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start with the long range. Keywords long range. Oh, range. Here we go. Okay, take a little peek. 42, which is more than I thought. More than I thought. Let's see here. Let's play that game again. Lowest mileage in this group. That 1,171 mile. Jeez, that's nothing. Just a little baby. Okay. And then the highest mileage. Highest mileage. Is this one going to be the highest one we had last time for around 50? No? Okay. Okay. So it's interesting that the long range variant, the one you would assume would have more miles on it, it doesn't. Highest mileage on this one's going to be 30. Well, 29. Okay. 29,000 miles for the long range. That doesn't make sense to me on why the base or the performance model would have more miles than long range. But that's just, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. But I like our chances here. I like our chances here. We are going to, we're going to narrow this price down, okay? Let's say you guys have a price range of 40. And let's keep that for the other one too. Because after seeing all the options we have here, I think we're going to be narrowing them down to some bangers right around that $40,000, $45,000 mark. Here we go, 13. That's a huge jump. Brings us down from about 71 to 13. That's going to be nice. Okay. 2024 long range dual motor all-wheel drive. That, okay, if I were to buy one right now and it wasn't the performance, it'd be this guy right here. Long range dual motor all-wheel drive. Like I said, I live in Idaho. So for me, I could use that all-wheel drive. 21 days ago, that was loaded up. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a little peek. Okay. Okay. So here we have the actual car itself. So we're going to take a little peek. I do love those black wheels. I think they look awesome. So on this is going to be kind of what we're looking for. And this is going to be a picture of what looks like off the computer itself. And you can see that because you get this little highlighted area right in here. That's going to be talking about basically what you're clicking on to see the information on the car. And this looked kind of like a weird Moroni to me. And I was nervous because sometimes with dealerships who aren't Tesla dealerships, they might not know exactly what they have. And they might just throw things on there like, oh, yeah, it's got full self-driving. Oh, yeah, it's got the long range. I would definitely make sure that you can check onto the actual car itself. And like I said, this picture right here gives me hope that this is actually pulled from a picture of the car itself and not just the Moroni that they kind of colored in. And it looks really clean. I like that there's no real wear on your armrest there. Like steering wheel wise, Tesla people, steering wheel, that's not something that lasts forever. Let's say that on those Teslas. But everything looks great. And I love how Tesla with these wider seats, these lighter colored seats, that you're going to be able to tell if something was spilled. If there was any sort of misuse, you're going to be able to see it. Otherwise, if it's like a blacker, darker one, you might be able to hide that mess. But with a white seat, it's going to be clean. It was taken care of. Okay. As we go through here, everything looks pretty good. I don't really see anything that is too crazy. Yeah, nothing. No crazy wear or anything there. Um, like I said, seats look great. I wouldn't have any reservations on going, checking this guy out. The wheels, this was the only part that kinda okay. I don't it's not that big of a deal. You can pop those guys off, but there is gonna be some curb rash right there. That guy right there, it's got some Pirelli Scorpions. Those are great tires. And look pretty new. Obviously without being able to really get in there. They look nice. Like new tires. There you go. There you go. So as you can see, they've got a lot of wear left in there. As you can see, these little guys right here, that's a wear indicator. And as soon as you get down to those, it's definitely time to get a new tire. So those look pretty good. I like that. Scorpions are good tires, but they're a little more on the performance sense. They're going to be a little softer. Might have to replace them eventually, but coming with a car, looks great. Kind of has the standard Tesla mismatching, not mismatching, unaligned panels, which kind of happens with Tesla. Not that big of a deal. If you're buying a Tesla, you know that that's not their forte, body panels and whatnot. But I like this one. I think this one looks pretty good. I wouldn't have any real reservations with it. I checked the other tires to see kind of where that curb rash is. If it's on this other tires that way, kind of gives you a little glimpse into the person who's driving it. But with it being in different spots, like there and then like there, I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you look around and all the wheels have the curb rash on them all the way around, I would say, ugh, you don't have to take a look at it. Take a look at the suspension components in that at that time, because if the person is curbing that many wheels that often enough where it's going to be the whole wheel, I'd worry about a lot of suspension issues, especially in the front where that tire is going to be able to move a little more freely. I'd be worried about some deeper situations happening if they have curb rash all the way around. A little concerning that way. Otherwise, everything looks great. If we go back, let's take a look here. All these are all going to be long range without. Oh, there we go. Should have looked at that. Clean Carfax, no accidents or damage reported. Great. 139 point wow. 139 point inspection. I think that's great. For somebody who looks at cars a lot, when I see that as kind of like the headline there, that makes me happy coming from looking at as like a used car situation, because then I know they actually cared. And usually if they have that type of information written down, it's X point inspection, it could be 200, whatever, it could be 50, then they're definitely going to stand behind it. They're going to say, hey, this is all the information we got. This is, all the things that checked out on it. So they're usually going to offer a warranty if anything does go wrong. Okay. So I definitely look at that. I also like how they put the one owner. These guys know what they're doing. I have to take a look at Fritz Ford. Fritz Ford, you might be the winner for tonight. Let's take a little look though. Let's keep kind of cruising through here, see what else is going on. I do like that dual motor. Everything else long range looks kind of. Oh, there's another one right there. Looks kind of. It looks great, but I want the dual motor. But if you don't, there's a whole bunch of them right here. You can take a look at them and see. Fair deal. This one's gonna be $40,995 for 10,000 miles. Our winner so far, $45,000 for 2,000 miles. Man, that's hard. That is hard to beat. I'll tell you that. But 21 days seems like it's not that bad being on here for that long. Whereas ones like this guy right here, it's been on here since December 17th. I would definitely be a little more leery of that one, because price wise, it's right where we were talking about, that $40,000 mark one. We're going to compare it to this one right here. Like I said, the market is kind of cooling down right now, but with this being in California, with this being Um, best-selling car right now, Tesla Model Y in California. I'm surprised that they're staying on here for this many days. I would definitely take a look and kind of see what's going on. But this, oh, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Hot cars, car is popular, expected to sell soon. Yeah, maybe, but not if you've got a few pictures here. You got, just stock photos. This is what I was telling you about. This is why I don't like shopping on Tesla's own website, because this is all they show. This is just going to be your basic stock photos. Like, oh, you want white interior with black steering wheel and the want to have your little, aluminum piece right in there? Great. Here's a stock picture of it. You're never going to really see the exact one. So I'm going to close that one out. It does not get to advance. That's been on here for 3 days. These guys right here over in Irvine, 3 days, and they've got actual pictures of the actual car. So I would not, I don't know. That's not the way I'd go for 41. But I can't stop thinking about this one for 44, for 45. I think it's a great deal. I'm happy with their multi-point inspection. I think that's great. To me, this wins it for the long range variant. Now we're going to jump back into the performance one. So we do have this one. We have this one saved right here. So we're good there. That is the winner for the long range version. So Fritz Ford, congratulations. I choose you. You are the winner for long range. Okay. Now we're going to then go back to here where we were before, keeping everything in here, keeping that. Hopefully we can keep that. We are going to go to performance. Here we go. Model Y performance. Buckle up. We've got 12 plus. Let's see what we have going on. Okay. So our last one, that long range, was right around that $45,000 mark. Remember that? And it had 1,200 miles. This one being the performance, you do have 8,000 miles. So far, so good. I wouldn't say there's not much of a price gap there. Let's see. These guys, like I said, I am a sucker for things written out like this. Clean Carfax, one owner Carfax, dual motor performance. I love seeing that type of thing. Whereas in this situation, like this guy right in here, you can see this one, gray, 2023 Tesla Model Y, all-wheel drive, 1-speed automatic. Of course, it's a 1-speed. Come on. If I can see it with my eyeballs, you don't need to write it down. You don't need to write down what I can see. I need this. I need to know it's a clean Carfax. I need to know it's a 1 or lower, owner count, 1, 2. For something this new, I would definitely want 1 owner. If you've got 3 owners on a car like this, no, walk away. Walk away. I do like, let's see here. Yeah, and this type of thing too. All advertised prices exclude registration taxes, finance charges, dealer document paper, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can put that towards the bottom of your posting. Everybody knows that's going to be happening. Don't take up that important space doing that kind of stuff. This one, it's kind of helpful. The odometer is 13,000 miles below what should be on average. Which then puts that average for 2 years, like I said, you're going to be around 15,000 miles. So 2 years, 15,000 miles, you're at 30, 18,000 plus a 12,000. Okay, so they're going off of a 15,000 mile per year basis for these guys. So let's see here. Like I said, I love that type of stuff written down right there. It is the dual motor. Ooh, speak my language with that dual motor. Let's keep looking. I do like a little roof rack. That makes it nice. You can throw it on whatever else. I don't have to worry about that car. Darker on that windshield compared to that one. Is that legal? California people, tell me what your legal tint percentage is, because that looks dark. Looks dark in the front. Let's see here. Looks like I do like this one. I love that one. Let's take a little look. Let's kind of cruise through. Wait, is the other one we looked at white too? Yeah. Okay. Well, the performance does have that enhanced brake package there. You can see those red calipers. Whereas with your long range, not so much. See, doesn't have that red caliper, just kind of a basic aluminum colored caliper right there. So here we go. Let's take a look at that performance model. No curb rash. Not on this one. Good sign. Good sign. So far, so good. Let's take a little look. How many pictures are they going to give me? 38 pictures. Fantastic. I like you guys. 38 pictures. Let's cruise through here. No curb rash on that one either. Everything's looking great so far. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I love having those rubber mats, but if you get there, definitely look underneath the rubber mat. And also, this doesn't really apply for electric cars, but when you're looking at normal cars, obviously check underneath the mats and whatnot, but also check underneath in the hood, pop the hood, and check on the underside of the hood. Make sure there isn't, a whole lot of spray or anything up underneath there. Most of the time, if there was some situation where some hoses broke loose, things shut up in the engine, everything got dirty, most of the time the dealers will not change that pad, that'll sound deadening pad that's underneath the hood. So check on that and kind of see if there's anything that looks amiss, anything that looks kind of weird underneath there. But if you look on one side and that side is the side that has the belt on it, serpentine belt, and it has something thrown up that way just a little bit, I wouldn't be super crazy about that. I wouldn't be super anal about it. But if there's something that's going to be up on that sound deadening pad and it's just, you can tell because they don't, like I said, they don't normally change those out, or sometimes they just rip them off if it is pretty bad. But check underneath it, see what's going on, and then start asking questions. But like I said, that doesn't really apply to electric cars, but that just kind of brought to my memory was check underneath all sorts of pads and everything as best as you can. It looks pretty good that way. Black interior, that's going to be friggin' hot. California, yeesh. I do like that lighter wood though. Pretty slick. Everything's looking pretty good. I haven't really seen anything that's going to be too alarming. They're not really giving me a huge, close up. Oh, here's a close up one. Here we go. On the steering wheel, but just on that side. Why is it just on that side? Both sides. Okay, perfect. A little rub there, but nothing. It's not degrading or falling apart or anything like that. Let's see. Oh, that's not going to work. It's going to be blurry. Dang it. Maybe a little more information in here. Checking out to see exactly what it has in it. Like I said, I don't see a picture of the actual. Oh, as I say, of course, as I say that, click the button, boom, next one, there it is. Autopilot, full self-driving computer, wonderful, fantastic. Autopilot included package, fantastic. 21,000 miles. Is that how many they said was on it? Yeah, they did. Okay, perfect. For some reason, I thought it was going to be lower. I don't remember why, but I mean, everything looks pretty good. Pretty clean on this one. I think this might be our winner, and there might be some other ones that are going to be close, are going to be similar, but with the performance model, the dual motor, decent miles, and clean, I think this is going to be right around where we're at. And as we look through, no curb rash on it. That looks great. No big major scratches on it. Steering wheel is going to be great. Everything looks pretty good. So I really don't have any. I don't have any hesitations with this one so far. We can kind of keep cruising around to see how things are going, making sure that there's nothing hidden in here. Like, oh yeah, by the way, even though I put it in the section of no damage, it's been repaired. Blah blah. Let's take a little cruise here. Yada yada yada. Anything else you want to tell me? At least one accident. What? What? At least one accident. One owner vehicle? No. Personally, you tell me yes. Guys, what happened? How did they sneak that by? How did they sneak that by? Let's take a little peek here. Source notes. La, 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 la. I don't see one owner Carfax. How's it a one owner Carfax, but yet one owner vehicle? No. Something. Hmm. Hmm. That's a little. Is that a little suspicious? I don't know. I would definitely, I'd definitely give them a call. Pacific Auto Center. So far, you've got the best option, but I would definitely give these guys a call if this is something that you're looking, more closely at, especially with that accident. I check and see what's going on with that one because that's not too far off. $600 under, depending on how big that accident was. I mean, if it was just some fender bender and they replaced it, replaced the front fender, everything's fine. I'd ask for, I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I'd definitely call them and kind of see what's going on. But with the performance model, with the all-wheel drive, I think that's got to be the winner. That's got to be the winner so far, guys. Just because it's got the dual motor that I want. Here's the normal performance right here. Let's take a look at that one to kind of see if this has that all-wheel drive or not. Because if it does, and if it's accident-free, okay. All-wheel drive, yes. 20,000. One owner, yes. Personal, yes. Accidents, none reported. Okay. Let's hurry and go by this one really quickly. Not hurry and buy. Let's hurry and cruise through this one and see if there's any curb rash on it. See how the steering wheel is. Make sure nothing's degrading. Everything looks pretty good. I don't see. Well, it's got the white interior. Hard to hide stains in that, like I said. So if it's looking good, then that's looking good. What's this? Why is that? Why is that darker? What's this? Could have been somebody's hand they were closing. Could have been something greasy on their hand. Looks pretty good. Pretty good to me so far. Steering wheel looks good. I like this one. I like this one too. I would honestly take this one over the other white one I showed you, the other performance model, just because of that accident thing. You don't know what happened. You don't know exactly what's going on. They'll probably tell you. They'll probably tell you what happened, accident wise. If they don't, then obviously don't do business with them. But this should be price wise for what you're getting. All right, here's the wheels. Price wise for what you're getting. Ooh, are these Pilot Sport cuffs? What are these? Are they? Those tires look pretty good. Not Pilot Sport. Where are they? Cup? Tire people. Help me out, tire people. There's Pilot. All that good stuff in there. There's Pilot Sports, and then their Cup. Or are they Pilot Cup Sport? I don't know. Anyways, good tires on it. Everything looks great. After coming from the other one, I have no. I'd call it. I'd call these people honestly. Penske Cadillac, Southern California. You guys are the winner of the performance variant. Congratulations. Good job. Everything looks great. And that is going to be the performance variant that we're going to want right around LA. And if we want the long range version, we've got this guy right here from Fritz Ford. And I think it was kind of quick, kind of dirty, but I think we got what we needed to find, guys. We found good deals. We found kind of on the higher end. This video wasn't meant to find the cheapest one that runs. This video was meant to find a fantastic, solid option if you want to get a Model Y. Like I said, not the cheapest, not the most expensive. It's not going to be the $50,000 one with 1,100 miles, whatever it was. To me, that's a little bit unrealistic, especially with Tesla's fantastic warranty. That's like 8-year, 150,000 miles, isn't it? Something like that. Something crazy high. I wouldn't have an issue. This guy right here, 2023. It's the performance. It's the all-wheel drive. That's the way I'd go. Wouldn't have any issues with it that way. And if you want to go with the long range, here's this white one we were looking at with just a little bit of curb rash. Even then, I'm going back to this guy. This is the one. This is my ultimate pick, my ultimate choice. Penske Cadillac. Congratulations. You're the ultimate winner. I'll send you an email. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed because I had fun doing this. Let me know if you had fun watching this. I had fun doing this, and I think this is going to be happening quite often. So let me know how I can improve. Let me know what you think. Would you buy a Model Y? Are you kind of getting sick of the electric cars? What do you think? What would you buy? Let me know in the comments below, and we will go from there. Thanks.